Sadece DiziSmart abonelerine özel mükemmel teklif, sınırsız eğlence. DiziSmart abonelerini binlerce içeriğin yanında sınırsız internet fırsatı da bekliyor. 24 megabit'e kadar hızlı, AKN'siz, kotasız, doya doya internet DiziSmart Net'le ayda 675 lira. Detaylı bilgi için net yazıp 2850'ye gönderin, sizi arayalım. DiziSmart. Hayatın tüm bu koşturması içinde aklınız faturalarda kalmasın, keyfiniz kaçmasın. DiziSmart keyfini kesintisiz yaşamak için hemen otomatik ödeme talimatı verin, rahat edin. Otomatik ödeme talimatı vermek için DiziSmart çağrı merkezini arayabilir, DiziSmart.com.tr'den online işlemler menüsünü ziyaret edebilir veya bankanızla görüşebilirsiniz. Hayatı kolaylaştıran akıllı çözümleriyle DiziSmart hep sizinle.
DiziSmart her televizyona şart.
Size dünyamızı felakete sürükleyen bir üründen bahsedeceğim. Tütün. Tarımına yer açmak için milyonlarca ağaç katlediliyor. Ekimi için kullanılan kimyasallar toprağı ve suları zehirliyor. Sigara fabrikaları havayı solunmaz hale getiriyor. İzmaritleri, atıkları korkunç bir çevre kirliliğine yol açıyor. Sigara her yıl 8 milyon insanı öldürmekle kalmıyor, yaşam kaynaklarımızı da yok ediyor. 600 milyon ağaca, 200 bin hektar araziye, 84 milyon ton karbondioksit kirliliğine ve her yıl 22 milyar ton su israfına neden oluyor. Sigara sadece insanları zehirlemiyor, dünyamızı da zehirliyor. Buna dur diyebilirsin. Sigaragerçekleri.com.
Funny man Kevin Hart had a rough childhood. His dad struggled with substance abuse and was in and out of prison, so the future star turned to humour as a way to cope. But he never really saw it as a career, and instead became a shoe salesman when he got out of school.
Graduation day was the scariest day of my life. That's when I figured out I ain't have a plan. Hey, what all y'all doing next year? Y'all going to college and stuff? Wait. I can promise you.
Luckily, he soon found his calling as a stand-up comedian, then slowly worked his way into acting. Small parts in films like Grudge Match and The 5-Year Engagement led to his first leading role, 2014's Ride Along, opposite Ice Cube.
I'm not a person who is oblivious to how big of an opportunity this is, and the movie came out amazing, man. So right now the sky can honestly be the limit. It's just about how I handle it from here, and hopefully people will see it, and we might be talking a possible franchise.
In 2016, Kevin re-teamed with Cube for the sequel, Ride Along 2. A common theme in the star's interviews is how grateful he is for all his success.
I love life, man. I love that I am blessed. I'm excited about every day that I get to wake up and do what I dreamed of doing. I have energy every day. I'm in good spirits. On my worst day, I'm still a good guy. I think that's why I'm so approachable. That's why fans come up and say hello and speak, and I'm excited to see them, and I try to make as many people happy as I can, simply because I've realized how fortunate I am to be in a position that I am.
Later that year, Central Intelligence offered Hart perhaps his funniest partner yet, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. The two play a nerd and a star athlete in high school who grow up to find their roles reversed later in life.
I was friends with everybody in high school. So I was the cool guy that was cool with everybody. So regardless of how popular I was loved by all.
And he started lending his distinctive voice to animation like The Secret Life of Pets. Kevin doesn't find recording voiceovers much different from normal acting.
It's the same energy. I can't box this stuff up. Unless you ask me to play a character that has none, you get the best of what I have to offer.
In 2017, Hart once again shared the screen with The Rock, even though it's hard to fit them both in there. In the long-awaited reboot/sequel Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle.
So having the opportunity to take Jumanji and, you know, make a continuation of what that world was and do it with this amazing cast. We were kids in a candy store. It was literally the best time that I think I've had doing a movie, you know.
The next year found him starring with his old pal from the stand-up circuit, Tiffany Haddish, now an actress as well, and someone Kevin can't say enough good things about.
Ultimately, Tiffany and I get along, and we're more than friends. There's a nice brother and sister relationship here, so I'm happy to see her shine tonight, and I hope people receive her well in this film.
And 2019 was a busy time for the pint-sized powerhouse. In The Secret Life of Pets 2, Kev's character Snowball becomes a superhero.
First time putting on a superhero, so they had to animate it because we didn't want it to be like a real serious thing and possibly take down the Marvel franchise. So the best way to do it was to do it within the Secret Life of Pets entity and make it a big deal.
And despite being injured in a car accident over the summer, the hard-working star was out in force to promote the follow-up flick Jumanji: The Next Level.
We wanted to go bigger, we wanted to go better, so when you play with the title The Next Level, this is everything plus more. You know, this is us doing above and beyond to give the fans exactly what we feel they deserve.
Kevin Hart's career shows no signs of slowing down, and he's being called the funniest man in America.
I don't want to hear that stuff, man. Just call me a hard worker. Call me a guy that's on his grind and that's trying to do his job to the best of my ability.
Their souls.
This New York-born beauty has always been a vision of grace and vintage-era Hollywood glamour. Of course, we're talking about the impossibly sexy Scarlett Johansson. The blonde beauty has over 50 acting credits to her name, and most of those films have had big red carpet premieres. And although she has admitted that she's not necessarily one for glitter and glamour, the beautiful actress does see the upside to getting all dressed up for special events.
You get the chance, the opportunity to wear an amazing gown and ridiculous amounts of jewels and, you know, be super glamorous, and it's a rare kind of opportunity, and so I like to be able to take advantage of that and play with that. It's fun.
You're right to take advantage of that, Scarlett, because there aren't many ladies who get the chance. And luckily, the blonde bombshell knows exactly how to do so. In 2012, she graciously accepted her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, looking like an old-school movie star, in a black and white outfit from the British label Preen, with a retro hairdo and peep-toe shoes from Louboutin. The next year, ScarJo lit up the red carpet at the Venice Film Festival, locking arms with two very lucky men in an off-the-shoulder Atelier Versace gown, paired with a colorful statement necklace, while promoting her movie Under the Skin. The sexy action heroine toured the world in 2014 for Captain America: The Winter Soldier, attending the Paris premiere in a menswear-inspired Scarlet ensemble by Michael Kors. For the UK screening, Johansson went wild with animal print pumps and a Vivienne Westwood dress, finishing off the look with matching red lipstick and her hair styled in loose Hollywood waves. Then back in LA, the actress hit the carpet wearing a white lace V-neck top paired with a slim-fit black skirt, all by Armani Privé. After finishing up her superhero duties, the blonde beauty again stunned in Versace at the 2015 Oscars, where she chose an almost sci-fi look, pairing an emerald green custom gown with a Swarovski crystal embroidered collar, gold and emerald earrings, and a sleek new hairstyle. Attending the Toronto Film Festival the following year, ScarJo made sure to stand out in her vibrant red Haney mini dress. And returning to the Oscars in 2017, she wowed in a silk chiffon printed gown from Azadeh Alea with a low-cut neckline and a black studded belt accentuating her waist. Later in the year, the actress walked something of a fashion marathon promoting the sci-fi film Ghost in the Shell. Visiting Tokyo, she opted for a teal kimono-inspired jumpsuit and paired it with gold statement earrings and matching eyeshadow. Hitting Seoul a few days later, she stepped out in a classic black off-the-shoulder gown by Alaya. Then in Paris, she went with a more bold look and walked the red carpet in a monochrome mini dress and a pair of black studded boots. And back in her hometown of NYC, Scarlett glittered in a figure-hugging Balmain dress with multicolored vertical stripes. At the 2017 Tony Awards, she chose a very opposite look though, rocking up in a menswear-inspired two-piece from Michael Kors. But she did turn up the glamour for the premiere of Rough Night, where she posed in a silver statement gown, also from the American designer. 2018 saw Scarlett get back into her superhero groove again, and stepping out for Avengers Infinity War, she surprised us with a darker hair color and sparkled the night away on the arm of her fiancé Colin Jost in a silver-embellished heirdom dress, which she complemented with a diamond choker and bright purple eyeshadow. The following year, it was Avengers Endgame's turn. For the occasion, the actress selected a glittering Versace number. Despite its thigh-high split, the design looks quite demure at first glance, but when we take a closer look, we discover a sexy cutout mesh detail on the back of the dress. Landing at the Venice Film Festival in September, the stunning star broke the rule of never wearing red on the red carpet and turned up in a crimson saline gown. The wet hair and sultry makeup made for a very glamorous appearance. And hopping over to the Toronto International Film Fest a few days later, Rodarte was her brand of choice, as she greeted her eager fans in a silver pleated dress with ruching details, while Fred Leighton jewels completed the look. Having graced us with her impeccable style since the mid-90s, there are very few Hollywood actresses with the red carpet fashion power of Scarlett Johansson, and we can't wait to see what she wears next.
Her sene heyecanla beklediğimiz özel günlerimiz, sevinçle yaptığımız hazırlıklarımız, bizi bekleyen geleceğimiz, tüm umutlarımızla hayallerimizin peşindeyiz. Ama tek bir trafik kuralını ihmal edersek her şeyimizi kaybederiz.
Bu diziyi dilerseniz Türkçe dublajlı, dilerseniz kumandanızın sarı tuşuna basarak orijinal dilinde Türkçe altyazılı izleyebilirsiniz.